All right. Got just the perfect amount of lag. This is great. Hey man, can you go ahead and get me queued up real quick so I can see comments come through? Hello everyone. That is some bright light right there. Welcome to episode 119 of Six Figure Live. My name is Ben Hartley with Style & Story Creative and Six Figure Photography. And thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. It's awesome to have you guys here. It's awesome to be able to have some dialogue, some conversation. I wanted to just do a quick update for you guys. Thanks, Steven. For what's going on, some choices that we're making, some decisions that we're making here, how we're continuing to stay booked, give you guys some tips, some thoughts, get you inside my head for a little bit. I got my handy dandy phone right here, which means I get to see your comments come through. You guys, the entire purpose of Six Figure Live is to give you some inspiration and some direction, some rah-rah, to not be alone in this. It's really hard to continually show up every single day and try to grow your business when you're doing it alone. Hey, Angela, what's up, girl? Thanks for saying hi. This is the second reason why I love doing these live videos every damn day is because I get to actually engage with you guys, and you get to ask me questions and talk to me, and it's the coolest thing ever. So anyhow, thanks for showing up. I really do, man. When I say I appreciate you guys, like I appreciate the hell out of you. I don't think you realize how much I appreciate you. So here we go. Some new exciting things are happening here. We're really focusing in this year on making sure that our calendar is booked up. We've been doing a lot of things. Cody, what's up, man? Scott, thanks for saying, dude, you're welcome, Scott, man. I appreciate you saying that. Anyway, we're focusing on making sure that we're entirely booked up for this year, right? And when I say we, there's three of us here at Style & Story Creative. Again, we do this like this is our full-time job, right? I do like this right here. Everything I'm doing with you guys, it's like the side gig, right? It's not even like it's the side thing. So by January 2nd of 2017, we had 42 weddings booked already for 2017, and that's great, but we need more booked. And so I've been really focusing in on listening to you guys, trying to get an understanding of what are the things that you struggle with, what are the things that all photographers struggle with. And so often it's getting leads in the door, it's getting new bookings, it's getting new clients, it's getting your name out there. It's like generating actual business, right? And so anyhow, on Monday, I sent out an email. You better have gotten that email. It was a really dope ass email. If you didn't get the email, I don't know what to tell you. It was a great email. And I'm going to send out two more. I'm going to do another one tomorrow that I wrote. I'm going to do another one on Friday of just full fleshed out start to finish strategies and techniques that we have done, are doing to stay booked, man. It's so important. There's never going to be a time when just like word of mouth suddenly entirely takes over and you don't got to do shit. You always got to do shit, you guys. Even the best, they got to keep doing the stuff. They got to keep showing up. So anyhow, Monday I sent out a really awesome email. There's a newsletter that I occasionally will send out things on. Get on that. But I'm going to send another email out tomorrow. I've been spending all day this morning writing this, and it's leveraging three different techniques that we do, and we do all these three things separately, right? Like Facebook ads and giveaways and contests and stuff, but it's combining them all together in a way that really puts the ball in your court in terms of you get to like hand picking who you actually want to photograph, and the other really cool thing about it too is it just allows you to build your portfolio and your presence as like a bonus. So anyhow, that's going out to you guys tomorrow. If you're not like get on the list if you're not there already. Peter, oh good, Scott, you said it was super great. Awesome, man. Peter said the email was dope. Super cool. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. There's another one going out to you guys tomorrow, so keep an eye out for it. Look, other things that we're continually evaluating. One of the things that I want to be able to do with Six Figure Live is just tell you how we're winning, the things that we're doing, the things that we're changing on the daily. Over the last 2 or 3 years, we've held the top spot of Wedding Wire. I think it's really important for you guys to be tracking your leads, tracking your bookings, who is actually booking you, where are they coming from, be requesting that as a required piece of information on your contact form. Anyhow, we booked 2 weddings last year on Wedding Wire. Not terrible. It certainly did pay for it, but I want greater ROI, to be quite honest. I want greater ROI. It's a little bit tricky to measure because, we do have a couple hundred reviews on there. And long story short, we've dropped our plan down. We're no longer going to spend, it was a little over $3,000 a year on the top spot of Wedding Wire, and we dropped it all the way down to like the third kind of ranking just to maintain our reviews. I still want to leverage those 200 reviews that we have, and so we're down to, it's like $700 a year. Again, Wedding Wire, don't get too caught up on these numbers because it'll change for your district, it'll change for your city, your area. For Columbus, Ohio, around $700 a year. And we're only even doing that because I want to hold on to those 200 plus reviews and make sure they still get seen. But to be honest, like Wedding Wire, it's just not doing it for us like it used to. And there's other things, there's other techniques, there's other things that we're doing and we're implementing. And I'd much rather use that now saved $2,300 and implement it in other ways. And I'd much rather show you guys how we're going to use that money. So anyhow, that's what we're up to. Just made that change today. It was a tricky, man, these calls are tricky, but again, you have to be aware of these numbers. You have to be consciously mulling it over and discussing it. Maybe you have to discuss it with your wife or your husband. Maybe you need to discuss it with other photographers in your city or other friends, or even just like straight up competition. But you need to be discussing this stuff and trying to figure out what makes sense. Anyhow, you guys, I just wanted to kind of come at you, let you know about that change. It's a pretty big one for us. I mean, $3,000 is a big deal. And then as well, let you know make sure you're on the newsletter. Look out for the email tomorrow for the second technique that I want you guys to know about. And then I'm going to do another one on Friday. And then to keep all this going, by the way, I think in another week, I want to do like a big like live video training for you guys on bridal shows, because we just did a bridal show and man, we kicked ass. Already, we did a bridal show and already we've got 7 bookings. I don't know which way to go. 7 bookings of around 7K brides. 7 bookings, 7K brides from a single bridal show, and I want to tell you guys exactly what we did. So I think I'm going to do like an online training in a week for you guys. So keep an eye out for that. Man, I'm selling all my gear. I talked about that yesterday a little bit. There's a few things left, by the way, you guys. Gandy's watching. Angela, do you ask your clients for those reviews? Of course I ask my clients for those reviews, Angela. Cody says this, love the email. Started working on prospects for my dream team right after I read that. It's awesome. Steve says this, I'm on your list and I didn't get it. Could someone forward it to me? Bummer. Steve, pull my shit out of your spam folder, man. Pull my shit out of your promotions folder. Like, put that in your inbox, dude. I don't know what to tell you, Steve. You get the email got sent. Resubscribe. I don't know, but my guess is it dropped right into your promotions folder or your spam folder. So I apologize, Steve. So anyhow, I'm selling all my Canon stuff. I'm officially switching to Fuji. And so I announced this yesterday, and already almost all of it's gone. A couple cool hot topic items that are still left in case you guys are interested. 100mm macro. All of my Canon 600 flashes. What else? A Sigma 85 1.4 lens, not the art version. It's still a great lens, but it's not the art version. What else? Oh, Profoto. 2 Profoto D1000 Airs. Fantastic for studio or wedding work. I've got backpacks and batteries for those for on-location stuff. 5D Mark II and a 7D. If you need like a backup or you're just getting started. Look, by the way, can we talk about this for a second? The amount of times that I've received emails from photographers that say, man, I struggle with starting out because I can't afford to get all the great gear. You don't need all the great gear. I've got a 50mm 1.4 lens. It will do you amazing work, and it's $99. Hell, if you email me right now and say, Ben, I want it, I'll give it to you for $75, right? Start with a 50 1.4 for $75 and start building your business. Start shooting your family, start shooting your friends, start shooting your community, right? Just start with this $75 lens that you bought used from some guy on the internet, and you'll be able to grow your business. I started my business on a 7D, a Canon 7D. If anyone wants that 7D, it's like $399, or maybe it's $299. I don't know. It's like $300. Like, you can start. You don't need everything. You don't need the world. All right. So anyhow, that's my small little rant. All right, you guys. I'm gonna take a look at some questions here, and then I'm gonna bust because we've got another meeting. Meetings out the wazoo, man. Scott. says this: shut up, I was convinced that the shows were full of budget brides. Teach me, guru. Scott, I was convinced of that too. The entire industry of convinced, by the way, that bridal shows are bullshit. And I was, to be quite honest, I bought into it. I was like, yeah, that's what everyone says, right? Everyone in the industry says that you can't find good brides at bridal shows. Everyone in the industry says that bridal shows are for budget brides. And it's because everyone in the industry is doing it wrong. Just don't know what else to say. They're just doing it wrong. I was doing it wrong, right? I'll show you how I did it right. Peter says this: you're selling the Profoto. Hell yeah, I'm selling the Profoto, both of them. Andrew says getting a 5D Mark I soon. Whoop. Dude, that's right, man. Start with a 5D Mark I. Canon 70 is not $399. LOL. Yes. We're selling ours for $399 is what I'm telling you, Rachel. I have a Canon 70 that I am selling for $399 because people do that. You find people that don't want their used stuff anymore and they don't want to deal with back and forth selling, and so they just get it out the door. So I'm selling mine for $399. All right. So there you go, you guys. Rachel, you want it? And Thomas says, will you share your photos you shoot with the Fuji? Thomas, I will share some of those. I haven't gotten a chance to get into it because I've been so damn busy. But I imagine hopefully by next week, I will be into those pictures and starting to edit them. And I want to show you guys some of those Fuji files, kind of go over it. I'll tell you this much. Hold on, my phone's ringing. Looks like Ben's got it. Somebody wants that. Yeah, someone's calling for that 70 for $399. The Fuji files, I argue, would rival a 5D Mark IV file. So anyhow, that's like my big, there you go. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. Chelsea says, I may want to buy it. That's awesome. Chelsea, shoot me a message. Leslie's watching too. That's my wife. I love you, girl. I'll see you at home in a little bit. It's 4 o'clock now. I need to leave, huh? All right, I'll get out the door. Love you. All right, you guys, thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow. Keep a lookout on your inbox for this tip number 2, for getting clients in the door. And keep doing what you do. Keep showing up. I appreciate you guys. Thanks. See ya.